Touch them up, back up. Good luck to both of you.
So will it be Rob McCullough getting back in line to get back another shot at Jamie Varner, or will the Cowboys stay undefeated? We find out momentarily. Jorge Ortiz is our official inside the cage. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds.
You ready? You ready? Timekeeper, let's go.
And like a lot of people, I think I'm interested to see which Rob McCullough shows up. The one we saw prior to the Jamie Varner fight, or the one we saw at Jamie Varner's.
I think a lot of those questions were answered in the weigh-ins, because in the past when we've seen Rob McCullough not do well or not fight up to his potential, it was, I think, a little bit of a conditioning issue. Yep. He came in real heavy to some of those weigh-ins, and that caused the problem. I think he's...
Oh! And McCullough with the heavy fist connects early with the Cowboy.
The Cowboy went for a switch step, looked like he was going to throw a right hand too down the pipe. Got caught with his left hand being down a little bit low. He's a taller guy. He needs to keep his left hand at least up with his eyebrow to avoid that shot from Rob McCullough.
You talk about a guy who can throw some heavy leather. Razor Rob McCullough fits that bill.
Yeah, Rob McCullough is a powerful striker. I mean, very decorated. We've known that, that's what got him to the title, and that's what's probably going to bring him back into that contingency is his striking ability.
He was very powerful against guys like Kit Cope and Richard Cleek Crunkleton, and then Jamie Varner got him in a stand-up affair. And Cerrone now using that reach.
Yeah, but again, Cerrone though, I don't really like his hand defense, to be honest with you.
Too low?
Yeah, it's a little bit low, and it's a little straight up and down. You see, he's posed a little bit easier of a shot for.
Oh! Yeah. And a big right connects, drops Cerrone to his knee, but he recovers quickly.
Wow, Cowboy just some good resiliency, but he needs to figure something out, because Rob McCullough's going to keep finding a home for that right hand, and it shouldn't be that easy to land a straight right hand when he's that with that much kind of a height difference. Also, I mean.
Yeah, Rob's giving up a good 4 inches to Cowboy Cerrone and a 3-inch
Rob has
reach
his hands
advantage.
in a perfect spot. See, his hands are up by his eyebrows. Never drop lower than his cheekbones, up by his eyebrows. That's why
and something he didn't do in the Varner fight. Look how he's constantly moving his head, his hands. He's a tough target to hit.
Yeah, he is. Jamie Varner, I've always was very impressed with his striking. In the last couple of fights, he left a little bit to want to have. Here we see he's using the kicks.
Oh! And the Cowboy connects with a straight right, dropping McCullough to the canvas. Now he gets the full mount, and Cowboy's going to rain down some vicious elbows.
Rob McCullough's giving up the armbar by posting up like that. He needs to figure out a way to get out of this and not giving up his arm at the same time.
Trying not to give up his back and do anything as he goes into a defensive position, but Cowboy certainly has the advantage. McCullough now just trying to regroup.
What patience. I mean, I really thought Cowboy was on the losing end of that striking exchanges from McCullough. Looked like he was getting more and more comfortable, and the speed and height of David Cerrone came through. He was able to fire a right hand right down the pipe and stun.
Donald Cerrone now is just railing down on those. He is just posturing up and then posting up the head of Razor Rob McCullough. His mouthpiece has been knocked out.
Yeah, McCullough needs to be able to push one of those knees away or up and roll. He needs to go ahead and roll across his shoulders, holding on to the wrist of David Cerrone.
He has to give up the back there, but a nice reversal.
Watch the triangle, though. David Cerrone is one of the better guys off his back.
Trying to pull the head down.
He's very dangerous off his back, so Rob McCullough cannot fall asleep here. Picking it on the cage.
Stop time.
What are we stopping for?
Time.
What?
Time. Stay neutral corner. Mouthpiece.
Oh, the mouthpiece
came out.
That's correct. You got to put the mouthpiece in once there's a long time.
Rob McCullough has had his moments while we have a brief break here. Watch this first connect.
Yeah, he was doing a switch step, boom, ran right into the right hand.
You ready, Rob? Let's go.
Rob McCullough again. Here, David Cerrone's left hand's in the bad spot. He got dropped again there. Was able to bounce right back up. But now, Donald Cerrone has landed his own right hand. We're in a fight now. That's the striking game, guys. It's so fast that, and that's why I feel that it's best to keep the basics sharp, hands up high, because you never know. You blink for a second and you eat a shot. Donald Cerrone still swaying that left hand. I mean, excellent. You know, he's a good kickboxer, no doubt about it. You know, those kicks, you know, he's setting up some very nice roundhouses. A little more of a traditional Muay Thai type of stance, though, you see he's in. A little more flat-footed, straight up and down, looking to go ahead.
Oh, just tapped him.
With a jab, wow. I think Rob McCullough is still stunned from the...
I think you're right. And he gets caught again with a straight right, but the cage is his friend, but not this time. The Cowboy pounces and Razor's got nothing.
Can McCullough hold on? I think he's gonna survive to the end of the round. He's gonna wrap up the head.
Keep that mouthpiece in.
10 seconds to go. Can Razor Rob McCullough hold on for dear life? Will he see the second round?
He's gonna make it, guys. Thank God. I want to see another round. I've got to see another round.
Donald Cerrone, Razor Rob McCullough set to go at it once again as the fans here in Hollywood, Florida appreciate these two warriors.
Ready, time, let's go.
This is just round 2.
Cerrone is so composed for a younger fighter. I mean, wow, he's just, you know, he looks like he's been the one that's the former champ, you know, very composed, almost kind of like half asleep, you know. Look how relaxed he is.
He is just
He doesn't waste
sharpshooting
any
now.
energy.
Those punches were not getting through earlier. Now they are. McCullough still coming out throwing some big leather shots.
Now, Cerrone's defense will still, you know, maybe that works for him, you know. I think he's leaving opportunities for McCullough, you know, to land those shots, which he's proven that he can drop Cerrone.
Rob McCullough maintaining that head movement.
Oh.
Takes a shot once again.
That's nice. See that? He went ahead, has Rob McCullough hurt, and he's going to go for the back. Rob McCullough pulled his knees up very good. He's got 2-on-1 wrist control. I don't think he's going to... Donald Cerrone's looking for
something.
Rob McCullough's getting dropped.
Oh my gosh.
Those shots to David Cerrone are...
He gave him a feint. Well, he gives up the back now. This isn't good. And look at that. Once again, like he did in round number 1, he reverses on him. Rob McCullough does.
Watch the triangle. Donald Cerrone has an excellent triangle. He's already posted on the wrist. Rob McCullough needs to get off his knees. Put one knee through. Up there the triangle came. Got out. Good identification of that submission by Rob McCullough. Donald Cerrone has a lethal triangle.
And he's throwing multiple moves at him.
Again, look at Donald Cerrone, though. That's what really impresses me. Look how composed the guy is. I mean, I guess when you're sparring with, like, Dwayne Bang Ludwig all the time. Armbar. He's got it. Wow. How is Rob McCullough not tapping to that?
Look at that.
Donald Cerrone is close. Rob McCullough, wow!
Amazing defense by McCullough.
I would have called that a submission and done. I don't know how he was able to alleviate the pressure on the arm.
And McCullough connects on a straight right.
That right hand, again, just Donald needs to pick that left hand up a little bit. It's the only really opening that he really has in his game that's leaving Rob McCullough to come in.
McCullough may be wounded, but he is still firing off huge shots.
Donald Cerrone has some power.
Oh, no question.
Good leverage, you know. He comes in, even his jab, he's putting his hip behind it. You can see how he's stepping down at the same exact time that his jab is hidden. Has a lot of pop on that. And he's using his jab not just as a rangefinder, but it's another weapon.
I'll tell you what, we've seen action just in a round and a half. We've seen a lot of fights that go 5 rounds.
You know, Rob McCullough can start maybe if he comes in, you know, closes the distance with his jab and fires an overhand right. That's still an opportunity for him to land that shot because of Donald Cerrone's posture with his left hand. There, the right hand again lands. Again, you know.
Oh,
right hand again.
McCullough.
Right hand again. I mean, I guess we all see it besides Donald. Yeah. Pick your hand up. Rob McCullough now, that's keeping him in the fight there. He's landing those shots over and over again.
The momentum has swung in this fight back and forth.
See, there he kind of had his left hand a little bit.
Brought it up.
And he caught that on the elbow. That saved him from having to eat a shot. I mean, he has a great chin. I mean, he's taking shots. But, you know, you want to talk to your grandchildren and tell them what you did when you were younger, you know?
Less than a minute to go here in round number 2 in this terrific lightweight bout between Razor Rob McCullough in the black trunks, the Cowboy, Donald Cerrone in the white with the black trim. Both men have gone to the canvas multiple times.
Nice roundhouse. That's a classic, you know, the left hook, right roundhouse. You throw a left hook to push your opponent's weight on the leg that you want to attack, being his lead left leg, and then that way it's hard to check with your shin because it's hard to pick your leg up when your weight's on it. So you throw the left hook, right roundhouse. Wow, he just
shots of the night just keep coming. Under 10 seconds to go here in round number 2. Will we see a third and final round?
Nice body kick. I'm glad that we're seeing Rob McCullough fighting at the top level right now. It's a beautiful fight.
We will go to a third round when we come back.
Last round. You ready? Last round.
Well, at this point, Frank, what are you more impressed with, the patience and composure of Donald Cerrone or the escapability and the just warrior attitude of Rob McCullough?
Both are impressive, I gotta be honest. Donald Cerrone, though, has impressed me. I mean, he's standing toe-to-toe a good Rob McCullough. Rob McCullough's shown up in the past, not at top form, and shown, you know, chinks in his armor at those times. But right now, he's fighting, I think, an excellent, you know, to his ability. This is a good version of Rob McCullough. He's brought his A game, and Donald Cerrone's standing there with him.
Changing angles, trying to sneak one through, and Cerrone just keeps bringing.
Donald Cerrone has an excellent repertoire of kicks, hands. Like I said, the only thing I've made a remark on all night was where he keeps his left hand, which...
And he goes on the shoot, and McCullough was not expecting that.
No, that's smart. His corner probably called that. I mean, Greg Jackson, his corner of Donald Cerrone, is an excellent MMA coach. Really a smart, well-rounded guy. He probably called that to go ahead and score a point, get Rob McCullough down, get the mount right now. He's scoring points by doing so that way in the eyes of the judges, this is clear cut here. The battling back and forth of exchanging of strikes, you know, that can be up to whose opinion, where you are on the cage, what you're seeing. You know, you might not see the same shot I see, you know. So, but with a takedown to a pass to a mount, that's pretty clear cut. Ooh, the knee was there, huh?
Oh, big shot, almost connecting with the liver.
Yeah, that's a painful place. I've been kicked there before, even with shin pads on. It sucks to get kicked in your hip.
Well, we've seen that before. The fight will just drop.
Yeah, you get dropped in the hip to the rib area. It's right below the elbow. You get caught there in the floaters, the floating ribs, the ribs that don't connect true to the front. And it can be a devastating fight-ending blow.
Rob McCullough looks like he's trying to set up that big right hand, hoping to hit a home run with this one. The Cowboy has been susceptible. Cowboy just keeps coming forward and throwing an arsenal at Rob McCullough.
Yeah, Donald Cerrone's chin is helping him out here too because, oh, what a beautiful. Right. Wow, that was great speed, set up. He faked the kick there and then put his foot down immediately and fired that straight right hand.
Cerrone's almost in amazement that he has not been able to drop McCullough and keep him down. He just keeps coming back.
He's using the jab now to time McCullough perfectly, which he should do. He's the taller fighter. He countered there with a nice counter right hand. If he can do that, if he can constantly make Rob McCullough eat his jab coming in, then keeping the left hand low is not as much of an issue. It's when Rob McCullough is able to close that distance with nothing hurting him. And we've seen in the middle of that second round, he landed, what, 4 unanswered right hands in a row?
Yeah, McCullough's straight right has been successful tonight. As we approach 2 minutes to go in the third and final round of this lightweight bout between the Cowboy Donald Cerrone and Razor Rob McCullough. Nice sprawl by McCullough. Cerrone, though, makes him pay when he comes up.
That was great. He shot in, tried to get the legs. Rob McCullough did a beautiful sprawl, and Cerrone backed out instead of getting caught in a front headlock, was able to come back up and throw some hands.
There's that right again from McCullough. Conditioning not a factor, I think, for either fighter. They are in great shape.
You know, and also not just being in shape, but they're fighting very economically. They know how to fight this style of a fight. They're both excellent strikers, and they're not wasting energy. They're fighting within rhythm, and they're
which is not to say we haven't had some great flurries.
no, not at all. They're not holding back. You know, it's just that they're not fighting out of the rhythm. They're not fighting with poor technique. So that makes it to where you're more economical. It's like a runner with a good stride. If he runs with his perfect stride, he can run longer. But if he shortens his stride or elongates his stride, he's running out of his own personal rhythm, and it's going to get him more tired.
Well, what could be the fight of the night? We are into the final minute of this third and final round of this lightweight bout. Rob McCullough in the black trunks, Donald Cerrone in the white trunks.
Surprised Rob McCullough hasn't really just went ahead and thrown it all out the window looking for that right hand to land on Donald Cerrone. It's the only shot that he's been able to drop Donald with. Whereas Cerrone's came with a plethora of techniques. He's landed the left uppercut, the right hand, the switch kick, flying knee.
A veritable cornucopia of moves coming from the Cowboy. He shoots again on Razor Rob.
That just, I think, just sealed the deal. The stand-up, you know, that could be whose opinion on who's doing what. But now Donald has a second takedown. If he can get the mount. Oh, here comes the knee.
Look at that. As hard as Rob McCullough has been rocked, he has done a fantastic job staying this fight. Oh, and he connects one more time to Cowboy, and McCullough stays on his feet, and that's it. It'll go to the judges.
I think that's pretty clear who won that fight.
What an absolute epic battle inside the cage.
Donald Cerrone's no joke. Right hand, switch step, and he faded away to avoid any counter. Here he's gonna do a step, lead left knee. Oh, it was beautiful. He switch stepped into it, generated a lot of power.
That was 15 minutes of some of the most action-packed fighting we've seen in a long time. We got to see some
great strikes, and it wasn't just like it was one-sided. I mean, I feel, in my opinion, Donald Cerrone won the fight, but it wasn't like Rob McCullough was out of it. You know, that right hand kept landing, kept him in it.
It went the distance, 3 rounds. So we now go inside the cage. Joe Martinez has the judge's official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, for 3 intense rounds inside the cage, we go to the scorecards. And one more time, Hollywood, show your love for these 2 young men inside the cage. Here are your judges' scoring totals. Judge Tim Banana scores it 30-27. Judge Chris Lee has it 29-28. And Judge Hector Gomez scores it 29-27 for your winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated, Donald Cowboy